There was an earthquake in Indonesia. There's an earthquake in Sumatra. There's an earthquake in Sumatra. America is preparing to attack again. America is planning to attack. This is likely to turn to Asia. Dr. Wickramarachchi mentions this over and over again. This attack is likely to happen in a part of Asia. There is a possibility of some explosion in the vicinity of Mexico. There are likely to be some explosions in the vicinity of Mexico. Afghanistan is set to explode. There is going to be an explosion in China. Mongolia is likely to shake. There is likely to be a shaking in Mongolia. There is going to be a major shake-up in Russia. A major shake-up is about to occur in Russia. I hope this is not an earthquake in Russia, because it could be a big disaster if it happens inside the country. If it happens at sea, it won't be so good. If it happens at sea, it won't be so good, but it won't be as bad as an earthquake in the country. The damage is the same, but the damage won't be as bad. There are supposed to be 3 earthquakes in Russia. The first one could be a little worse. Severe explosions in Ukraine. People will say that there are always explosions in war, but there are several severe explosions that can happen at the same time. A new weapon is fired. The previous one was fired, and it was a little old. There is a possibility that Russia will prepare to attack Ukraine with a new weapon. There is a possibility that one that hits Ukraine will fall by mistake and fall on another country. Russia will have to be careful about that. There is a possibility that the one that attacks Ukraine will be mistaken for another country. Asians will be banned from entering several Arab countries. There is a possibility that Asians will be temporarily banned from entering Arab countries. There is a possibility that Asians will be banned from entering several Arab countries. There is a possibility that there will be a temporary ban. Dr. Wickramarachchi has repeatedly stated this. We have to be careful about that too. Also, it is better for people in Arab countries not to come and stay. As I said, they attacked Syria. A hostile attack is scheduled to be launched against Israel. There is a possibility that several explosions will occur near a building in Israel. Several explosions are scheduled to occur near a building in Israel. An airplane will crash in the United States. It must be a helicopter in the United States. I think that the one that goes over this will most likely be a helicopter. It will be a military plane most of the time. It will crash. It has been attacked. It has the potential to become an attack. Australia is burning. It will not stop. America will also burn. America is also said to be engulfed in flames like Australia. We will see several serious fires in America in the future. We will hear about an enemy attack on the Prime Minister of India in the future. The Prime Minister of India will have to face an enemy attack targeting the Prime Minister of India. We will hear about an attack targeting the Prime Minister of India. This can be prevented. This is something that India can often prevent. Well, a depression is forming in Bangladesh again. A depression will form in the Bay of Bengal again. There is supposed to be an explosion in the capital Dhaka. Arrangements are being made for an explosion in the capital Dhaka. A fire will be planned in Hong Kong. A large building will catch fire in Hong Kong. Japan is said to have an explosion. This is an explosion in a factory. The first one happened. This is the second one. There are Sri Lankans in it. Be careful. There are Sri Lankans in this factory. Most of the time, 1 or 2 people can get burned. Be careful about that. Well, seeing missiles flying over Kuwait will bring misfortune to the people of Kuwait in the coming days. You will see missiles flying over Kuwait. Several fighter jets from Saudi Arabia are getting ready to take off. While several fighter jets are taking off from Saudi Arabia, North Korea is firing a missile to fly over Japan. But it will become a bit of a talking point among people. There's a possibility that a bit of a serious situation will arise because of that. Something is falling from the sky into the Sri Lankan Sea. Something is scheduled to fall from the sky into the Sri Lankan Sea. Something will fall from above with a noise. There will be a little talk about Kenya in the future. There will be some talk about Kenya in particular. There is a possibility of some kind of war situation in Ethiopia. There is a possibility of some kind of war situation in connection with Ethiopia. Everyone is waiting to see if there will be a world war by 2027, 2028, 2029 and 2030. A natural war will break out in the world. By 2028, there will be mass killings all over the world. The world will face a severe earthquake after September 2028. The whole world will face a severe earthquake. Often, this heat, especially in countries including India, China, Sri Lanka and Pakistan, South Asian countries and those bordering countries, as well as countries on this side of America, Greenland, Russia and countries in Africa, all of these can be severely destroyed.
දරුණු විදිහට විනාශයට පත් වෙන්න පුළුවන් විදිහේ දරුණු භූමිකම්පාවකට
There's a possibility of a severe earthquake and severe cyclones all over the world.
ලෝක විනාශය එනවා කියලා
Many people say that the world is coming to an end.
එනවා
Yes, the world is coming to an end after September 2028. The only way to stop this is to reduce global warming by 30%. Global warming will increase by 120%. Global warming will increase by 120% by September 2028. Factories will have to close down by 50% of the world's factories. Oil production will have to be reduced by 30%. Oil drilling is the main cause of the increase in earthquakes around the world. By 2027, the world will have a water problem. There are earthquakes in the world, volcanic eruptions all over the world, more volcanic eruptions than usual, and the possibility of a single country splitting in two. An earthquake can often cause a volcano to erupt. In fact, what we see is lava erupting more than a volcano.
ඇත්තටම ගිනි කන්දකට වඩා ලෝදිය ප්‍රසාරණය වීමක් තමයි අපිට දකින්න ලැබෙන්නේ.
3 months before all this starts, a pandemic is said to spread throughout the world. 3 months before all this starts, a pandemic is said to spread throughout the world. With the spread of that pandemic, remember that 6 months after that, the worst natural disaster in the world is said to happen.
ලෝකේ සිද්ධ වෙන ධර්මම ස්වභාවික විපත සිද්ධ වීමට නියමිතයි කියලා.
There are many things to do before 2034 and 2035. Because 2034 is the beginning of the year of destruction in Sri Lanka. It must be remembered that 2034 and 2035 to 2042 are extremely dangerous and extremely destructive times. Also, in some country, some destruction will cause by an explosion near oil wells. There's a possibility of an airstrike. In some country, this will be an airstrike or a missile attack on an oil field and an area near oil wells. Some attack is said to be made. Some explosions are said to happen in Iran. There are several explosions scheduled to occur in Iran.